go fishing.
Power cord, huh? Okay. Clear. Okay. Well, as you guys might be able to tell from the rain gear and the open hatch, we're gonna go get some ice so we can go fishing on our boat, finally. So, this is a pretty exciting day for us. A long time coming. Those of you who've been following along with us for a while have also been eagerly awaiting this day, I'm sure. Plenty of room here, Dad. She sure moves nice now without all that barnacle growth. If you didn't see that, link the video down below. It's pretty heavy. It is a beautiful fall day. I can say fall with confidence because there was frost on the dock this morning, ice and puddles. Yeah, it's fall time. Mid-September now. Actually toward the end of September. So, time to get this halibut done. We don't want to be fishing November. Not really into that game. Big boat's over here. Mountainside's starting to brown up. Wouldn't surprise me if there was termination dust on the mountains this morning. There's not now. If there was, it's already thawed, but it's definitely kind of hitting that time of year. So Dad hopped down in the hold here this morning, popped the access hatch open, inspected the bearing, pulled the cap off, separated the cartridge, and just checked on it. Since it's a fresh install, figured it might be a good thing to do before we put ice down there. What you think, Dad?
Think I'm happy?
Yeah.
Nice skiff.
Guzzling right now.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's okay. I don't know. We'll see how the hose looks. Okay. We'll go hunt someone down, pass the ice hose, and get icing here.
ISLE or?
Yep, ISLE.
Good enough?
That should be good, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna fire it up.
Alright. Alright, guys. Firing up. Plug your ears.
Time for some music.
Alright.
Enough, Matt? Perfect, huh? Oh, yeah,
We're in the blender.
Blizzard in September.
Just spray the excess forward. And a little to this side too is fine. You know how much that was?
5 tons.
5 tons? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Thank you.
Alright, guys, have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Cool.
That thing is deafening.
Oh yeah, that's loud.
You don't have ear protection here. Yeah,
You're in for a world of hurt.
you're gonna be hurting.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Now we've gone and done it.
Jammed it in there.
Pick up that corner of the hatch. Oh, you got it. Good job. Just ignore that loose floorboard. It'll be fine. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Now you know I was wearing my raincoat and rain gear.
Yeah, noisy and wet was probably the loudest ice delivery system in this town. It's always been this way too.
You can hear it across the way in Dog Bay even.
Yep, when I started fishing on the Mariah back in, what was that, 89, same system.
Uh-huh.
Just as noisy.
At least it's reliable.
Yeah, I don't know how many
Gives
times.
eyes quick.
I reckon they've rebuilt it a few times, but
Yeah.
it's the exact same setup, same spot that you pull up to. Just always just as noisy.
It's a pretty nice
Spray
delivery.
some ice off.
Pretty nice delivery spot because unless another boat's getting ice, there's never boats here in the way.
Yeah.
It's good. So this is the North Pacific fuel dock over here. We don't go to this one. We used to on the fishtail, and for no reason we just started going to the other one. Scuzzy water.
This would be hauling gear pretty fast, I would say.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the thing to get used to. Once you get this thing going, it takes a little while to slow her down. Which still steers really good. Look at how fast she's swinging already.
That's nice. And that's out of gear, so
Yeah.
it's pretty big.
Oh yeah. Might have to get a forward-facing camera and a monitor. It's gonna be like really hard to see buoys until
Until
like,
you're
it's
on
not
them.
so easy to kind of see over a little bit of the bow right there.
Yeah. It wouldn't be a
beyond-
bad thing.
If it's beyond the center line, you're not seeing anything.
Yeah.
Boy, it's quiet too. Out here.
Yeah, it's not bad at all, is it?
Not bad.
Saying a Jimmy is quiet. No, it's
I
not.
mean-
It's not bad. We're not yelling over each other, so. Of course, a Jimmy's a Jimmy. It's gonna be loud when it's running, but
There's like
for hauling.
There's no vibration though.
yeah.
Like on the fishtail, we have some vibration.
Mm-hmm.
But still, it's not bad even if you high up.
No, not bad at all, huh? Like we're not shouting, which is always a good thing. And also the stack is just straight up right now. We plan on putting a extension on it to shoot the sound off that way, hopefully, and that'll help things out too out here on deck. The former owner said he had one on there, but I forget why he said he took it off.
Did he?
Yeah, he said he did.
Why did you give it to him?
I don't know. Maybe he already scrapped it.
Maybe he needed it for another project.
Maybe. I need a piece of pipe. We're gonna get one perfect.
Alrighty, well, yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Well, we are very, very excited, guys. And I know you all are too. It's been a long time coming. We came up here from Juneau in July of 2021. So it's kind of like the weird times, the height of COVID. It's very strange times indeed. But anyways, yeah, it's been a really long project. We've gone a lot deeper than we originally planned for scope of work, but after all it's said and done, we're very happy that we did. We can rest our mind, put our minds at ease that all our running gear and everything pretty much below the waterline is good. All our through holes got swapped, no worries about any of them ever blowing out or failing on us. So it's a really good feeling that we're gonna have a nice solid boat here to work with. A few things we wish we could have finished up, one of them being the stabilizer poles. We'll see how rolly we get once we encounter some weather. Alright everyone, well we're on our way. Heading down the east side of the island. Pointing out toward Kodiak right now. Just a slight east swell coming in from yesterday's blow. Yeah, about 3 foot. 3 foot swell. A little bit of wind coming in too, 5 miles an hour. It's not very much. It's a nice day to be on the water. Got pretty much everything wrapped up. Still a little bit of this and that to do, just little things. But got the deck all tightened up, everything strapped in. Got this bin made over here on the port side yesterday. And so we're able to stick our tote and cutting board, strapped in our gill net right there to the rail. And also got our hooks tied in so these snaps aren't swinging out and flopping against that rail, which really gets annoying. And aside from that, a few more little things. Dad worked on electronics inside, got the new inverter installed this morning, and it's working good. Also yesterday we got our hatch tie downs finished up. Just got, we actually have to take them back out. We got some jam nuts for the underside so that when you lift up on these it won't pull out, and they just thread into that that corner bracket down there with a blind net on it. And that's how they're held down. So a little bit left to do on that. and then we can get our last 2 deck boards down at last. That'll be nice. So yeah, we're just cruising along here, making about 7 knots at 1200, and yeah, just enjoying the ride. I think we left it right at noon, so we should be down to Gold Point at around 4 or 5, somewhere in there. The browns are definitely coming in on the hills now. Fall is upon us. There's Kodiak back that direction. And of course, Marmot Bay is up that way. Kodiak Strait. Marmot Strait, actually. That place is wrong. Well, we're hoping for good fishing here. Huh, Dad?
That's right.
It's nice. Alright, well, I guess we'll go hang out for a bit. Got a few more little things to do here and there, but we're ready to fish. We're tired of projects. That's Kodiak Rocks. And that there is Kodiak Cave. Over there is Gravel. And of course, turn the corner there, you head down the east side of the island. Alright everyone, we're just passing through the Narrows here. Narrow Cape over here. Kodiak Island over there. Current gets ripping through here sometimes. Maybe a knot and a half, 2 at the most. But if there's a strong swell or chop running against it, it can get really stacky in here, so you kind of gotta be cautious during those times. But today is perfect conditions for cutting through here. Really nice though. So there's some bunkers and stuff up on the cape here. World War II bunkers. There's one right there. One over on the other knoll there. Pretty hard to see with the GoPro. There's also the Kodiak launch complex. You can't see it, it's up over those trees. Lots of rockets take off from here. Don't have too much to say about that. A few of them have blown up and spread rocket debris and unburnt fuel all over the place, so leave it at that. But anyways, the trip down was beautiful. Saw us cut through Kodiak, way back up there. We're heading for Gull Point, which is over here. Take a little look around, hopefully find some herring. We brought our gill net again. Don't know if you guys saw, but we did do a little night op down here and got a good jag of herring on that day. That was pretty fun. Hoping to do that again. It'll still be light out this time though. We're gonna land over here, I think around 6:30 or 7. So. The crop wash is really mesmerizing. I just like to watch it. So that's Passaic Shack Point there. And coming this way along the beach, there are a couple that you can drive to from the road system. One of them is Fossil Beach. As you can see, the ocean over the years have carved away this shoreline really heavily, and you can go along these caves and stuff to look around, and you can get little fossils. It's pretty neat. Pretty cool place. I can only imagine what 20, 30 foot roller swells look like crashing against that shore. You can get some pretty good southwest, southeasterlies in here. Alright, so we'll continue on our journey and hopefully bring you back shortly for some herring action. Yeah. Just up on the bow. Looks like there's a big old pod of porpoises coming our way. Hopefully they come and play. Welcome back, everyone.
Hey guys.
Well, as you can see, we're not at sea right now. We're at a dock.
And we're not in Kodiak either.
Yep, we're in Old Harbor.
Yep.
That's a little village down the east side of Kodiak, in between Kodiak Island and mainland of Kodiak. I guess the last part you saw was sharing those porpoises with you, coming down toward Gold Point. We didn't end up seeing any herring there, so we continued on south and kind of reevaluated our plan along the way. There was this big blow coming in that we shared with you, so...
Yep, so we just decided to kind of err on caution and come down here to Old Harbor. It's only about an hour and a half extra to run down here, and good facilities tied up for the night. And I'm glad we did. It's been windy. It looked like it maybe was downgraded a little bit, but then it turns out it really wasn't. It's been sustained 35 knots with gusts to 45 and even 50, so it's probably pretty nasty out. It's a good place to be.
Yeah.
We had some projects to still work on, need to bait up today, so it's kind of nice to do that at the dock instead of getting blown around on anchor.
Yeah,
And
worrying about dragging.
yeah, worrying about that. It's still just kind of nice to ease into that, and a lot of other things to worry about on the kind of the first voyage, I guess, for us anyways, so just makes it a bit easier. We'll get baited up today, and then we'll cut loose early in the morning and run over to where we're gonna fish. It's a nice harbor. It's very basic, but the moorage is inexpensive. It's 20 bucks to spend the day here, so well worth it.
Yeah, for sure.
So anyways, we thought we'd take you for a little stroll and go check things out. I'm not sure when this harbor was built. It looks like things are in pretty good shape. A few of the fingers got a little bit of a slope to them, but
It almost kind of looks like our harbor, the small boat harbor,
yeah, I
as far
think
as
it's,
the wood and stuff goes. So
I think it's fairly new. I don't know why this one's leaning so much.
probably just from this big guy holding the lines up.
It could
Floats.
be. Yeah.
Old coastal explorer.
This used to be in Kodiak for quite a while. Yeah, we had a good ride down anyways. It was nice. Cool to see those porpoises. So this is the Old Harbor Fleet. These guys live and fish down here. I'm guessing it's been a little while since Miss Holly fished.
Yeah, looking a little bit wild there.
That's a nice hull too.
Got some grass growing out of
Good boat.
the cracks.
Daisy C, he's still working. We saw him last year over here seining. I think he's been crab fishing this year, he said. I think that's the boneyard there.
Yeah. It looks like it.
This is so this is kind of the center here. That's the newer kind of Old Harbor. I think the airstrip is over there, and the dump also. And then Old Harbor, the original Old Harbor, is down this way, and that's where most of the buildings and stuff are.
Yeah, it looks like they got their little trailer storage area here. And by the way, it is a beautiful day in Kodiak. Nice and rainy and wet.
Fall is here, you can see the colors.
All kinds of leaves on the ground. And the weather too, the wind is kind of getting that fall pattern.
So one thing I really like about this area, Old Harbor and Kodiak, is the mountain range. It's really incredible. It's not quite as impressive right here, but on the other side, on the Kodiak side, the range that kind of swings back over towards Old Harbor here, it's incredible. It's just the gnarliest looking mountains and peaks, and it's amazing. There is a couple of glaciers back in there, I guess. I think really the only ones around here. We don't have big glaciers like Southeast Alaska does, or even the Kenai Peninsula.
Not far to go in this little town. And Dad.
Nope. So the Alaska Marine Highway does come in here. That's the Tustamina. I'm guessing the Kodiak probably makes stops here too. I think it's essentially when they're headed out west on their westward run. And so that's the way people get their vehicles on and off, in and out of the community here, and other equipment. But of course there's barges too that could come in here, landing craft, and pull up to the beach and offload. There's a school over there right past the post office. I think that's a gymnasium there, and then over to the left a little bit is the school itself. So I think everything is pretty quiet now. Things are winding down.
So over here, this is Kodiak Strait. We came out from over yonder this way, northward there.
This is Kodiak Island right here, and then we're on Kodiak Island proper, I guess you'd say. So yeah, you come through the pass right there, and then this opens up into Kodiak Strait going south towards Two-Headed, and the Geesees down that end, south end of the island. And here's the dock where the ferry ties up at, the Tustamina. And they can offload vehicles or unload vehicles, freight, things like that. People.
Old gear shed, I suppose. Nice ornaments.
Looks like some tanner pots there. A little gear storage area. A few crows hanging out. They're even laid back here.
Yeah, it's a pretty short walk through town, huh?
Yeah.
There's a cemetery up on the hill there. Russian Orthodox Church, I imagine.
Yep. Yeah, it's beautiful. They got some beautiful onion domes on there. Can swing by and maybe get a good shot from up here.
Yeah.
It's a really nice church. You know, it's funny, the almost 25 years that we've owned the fishtail, and all the trips that we've made down here to harvest rockfish and cod, we've never stopped in Old Harbor. Never pulled in here.
It is pretty funny.
We've always just been passing by either in the dead of the night or sometime during the day.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly in the evening or early morning we'd roll through here.
All work and no play, you might say. But
pretty much.
It is pretty nice getting out and about and checking things out. We don't do that enough in life.
Well, I think now that our projects are starting to come to a close and we've gotten the big things out of the way, we can start to take some more time. We'll get around Kodiak and show you guys the sights, and we'll try and make an effort to get out more.
Yeah.
And do other things, but
absolutely.
You know, our priorities have been our vessels and
our livelihood.
And now that we've kind of got that under control, we can start to do some other stuff. So not a lot of big mansions here or anything. The places are all just pretty small and basic. A lot of it has to do with the cost to get materials here and build places, but then also to maintain and heat them. Alaska and Kodiak in general, it's pretty tough on places. The weather beats it down pretty quick, so if you're not putting a lot of money back into stuff and keep it heated and stuff, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yep, especially off the main road system like this place. It's definitely out in the bush, as they would say.
Yeah. So,
And
I mean, you're paying to get the material to Kodiak, and then you're paying to get it down here too. So the costs are pretty high to build, and so everybody just keeps it pretty simple and basic.
It's like the main stretch here, I would say. We'll pick you guys back up as we get to the end. There's a lot of homes here. Don't want to be too intrusive.
I like this.
I
Doesn't
saw
kill
that.
you, makes you stronger, except for bears. Bears will kill you.
I like that.
Guess we'll roll on back to the boat and start getting our hooks baited up for tomorrow.
Yep. There's a little dog.
He's coming with us, I guess. What's up, little buddy? Oh, you're sweet.
Little dog braving the storm.
I wish I had a treat for him. Yeah, so I believe that's kind of like towards way up inside the head of Kaluta Bay. That might be part of that range. We've showed it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really majestic. It's just they're just towering. I mean, we're at sea level here and several thousand feet up.
Yeah, here's the boneyard.
So this used to be a classic Kodiak seiner at one time. This
That
was
size
like,
boat.
that would have been like top of the line, kind of based on the old wood seiner style, but I think the first of the fiberglass ones, I'm guessing that this isn't a glass over wood boat. It looks like it is fiberglass hull. That's what everybody was running around in, 30 plus years ago. Well, probably more like 40 years ago. And then in the 80s, the big seiners, the next kind of age started coming out. The big Hansons and Leclercs.
That one looks like a Roberts almost, but I think it's actually one of the other kind. It's a Magitech.
Yeah, I was looking at his ADF and G. I think that's a 0 on the first. So 03703. And then the Autumn is 99. So that's a, 04007. So these were probably some of the first boats to be registered back when they started putting out the ADF and G numbers.
Looks small next to those other ones, huh?
Yeah, it
So
does.
those are the big seiners. They're not the biggest, but they're pretty big.
These guys must be like 54, maybe?
I think so.
I thought that they were limit seiners, but I don't think so.
Yeah, because Emerald Dial is 48, and he's only, probably about 6 feet longer.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that about wraps up this little tour here. That was a nice little walk.
Yeah. Yeah, mosey on back. Kind of a nice break in the weather.
Yeah, not even raining barely.
Pretty rainy this morning, so guess it was good timing.
Alrighty, folks. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that little tour of Old Harbor here.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to walk around, check things out. And new sights for us too. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If so, leave a thumbs up for us. Comment down below.
Yeah, and subscribe for more. You can also check us out on our other social medias, Facebook and Instagram at EIS Alaska.
And until next time, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again soon.
Yep, thanks guys. See ya.